What's the deal? You already know what it is. Back this with another video to pump out to my young boys, maybe girls, but nah, today we got another iteration of Draw and Chill. You know, about to chop it up with y'all for a bit while I finish drawing this picture I was working on. I kind of just started this joint not too long ago, like it's like 20 minutes ago, 30 minutes ago. So I'm about to just keep working on it while I chop it up with y'all. And as the title suggests, what we're gonna talk about is, yes, I actually hit the blunt in 2025. Yeah, so I actually hit the blunt in 2025. And, you know, this might come as a surprise to some people because, you know, obviously I just made a video the other day, 5 reasons to reconsider hitting that blunt in 2025. Now, on one hand, well, no, really not on one hand, I want to start this off by talking about kind of like my journey when it came to this whole thing with content creation and everything like that. Not even necessarily content creation, but getting on here, speaking truth, talking about the Bible, and, you know, just being, you know, somebody who gets on this on the internet and, you know, try to help other people and guide them, you know, along their spiritual journeys or whatnot, you know. And one thing that used to handicap me or hinder me from even getting on here doing that was me trying to sit up there and me believing that I need to be I need to be, you know, completely flawless or without blemish or anything like that in order to get on here and talk to y'all about anything, you know. And that's what kind of led me to going on a lot of hiatuses and, you know, not making content and not, you know, getting on here saying nothing, because I'm like, who am I to say anything to anybody about whatever when I got these vices or whatever, got these things that I deal with that I'm battling that I can't even, you know, overcome or whatever. But you know, over time I learned that you know, not even necessarily learned, but I began to get into the understanding of, you know, the only person that made it through all of this and did it perfectly is Christ himself. You know, nobody came here and did a perfect run, you know, on the planet, a life run, and just had, and then it didn't mess up, didn't have any kind of, you know, error, no kind of shortcoming or anything like that. You know, Christ is the only one that did that. So, you know, he who say he is without sin is a liar, and the truth is not in him. So, knowing all of that, you know, I've gotten to a point where I'm like, you know, I don't need to be, you know, perfect to sit up here and get on here and help other people, you know, with their walk and with their journey. You know, that's kind of like the whole purpose. Like, we need each other in order to get through this. So who am I to sit up there and try to be fake perfect and be like, oh yeah, like, no, I don't even sin, whatever, I don't even, you know, fall short of, you know, what I say and all of this type of stuff. You know, at the end of the day, I'm a human being just like everybody else, and, you know, players mess up. So, you know, I'm not trying to even be on no holier than thou timing or nothing like that. I'm just here. You know, I'm just here, and, you know, with the purpose of this channel is for me to really just, I mean, it's my channel, document my journey, and, you know, help whoever I can on the way while I'm doing it, you know. And even in the video I made where I was talking about this in the 5 reasons to reconsider hitting the blunt 2025 video. You know, I said in the video that I'm a smoker. Like, at the end of the day, I don't believe that I'm so far that I don't believe I'm so far detached from it to where it's like I could be like, yeah, no, I'm not a smoker, even if I haven't done it in a long time. You know, it was just yeah. And you know, I ended up hitting a blunt from one of my coworkers. You know, I ended up hitting a blunt, and yeah, that was pretty much it. After that, you know, I just was like, okay, you know, I did it. And you know, the Most High doesn't, you know, we not supposed to be on no timing where we stand, you know, wallowing in self-pity or being on some stuff to where it's like you beating yourself up about, you know, a relapse or whatever. You know, the Most High don't give us that feeling of shame and guilt and all of that. All of that is the enemy. All of that is Satan trying to trick you and me out of our gifts and out of our blessings. You know, he want us to be depressed and feel bad, like, oh, you just messed up again. Look at that, haha. But it's like, I don't feel none of that. Like, I feel the same. It's like, okay, that happened. On to the next thing, you know. Right back to it. Because at the end of the day, you know, it was a learning experience as well. Because from doing the activity, that's where it kind of dawned on me to even make this video. Because it's like this is what I'm here to do type beat. Because I'm the type of person, I've always been the type of person where it's like, you know, I don't really care what, I ain't gonna say always, that's not the case. I wasn't always the type of person where I didn't care what people think. But nowadays, you know, I really don't care what people think. Like, I can get on here and transparently say, okay, even though I just made a video saying you shouldn't do it, I just end up doing it. Because, you know, again, going back to at the end of the day, I'm human. And I'm gonna do some human ass shit. Excuse my French, but you know, you get what I'm saying. I'm subject to do the same human things that everybody else is. And it's funny because somebody in a comment section to the what's his name video, the what's his name, Gorilla Hebrew video, you know, they was on there talking about, you know, you can backslide too, or you can fall short too, and all of that type of stuff. Like, duh, I know that, I'm very well aware of that. But the difference between somebody like me and Gorilla Hebrew at the stage I'm in, I can tell y'all that I messed up. Or not even, you know, messed up, but I can tell y'all, you know, what I do, whatever you could say is like, okay, hypocrisy, whatever, you know. But even then, that's kind of like a stretch, because like I said in the video, I literally said, I already said I was a smoker, like I said it. But regardless, you know, I'm not finna just hide my sins or cover my shame, you know. Whatever it is what it is, you know. I did it. So it's like, I can't take it back or nothing like that. All we can do is just move forward. To all of y'all out there battling whatever it is you battling, you know, don't sit up there and beat yourself up over that stuff. You know, as long as you continue to fight, this is a battle to the end. You know, he who endures to the end, the same shall be saved. That's what you gotta know. So it's a constant battle. It's not a marathon. It is a, oh, I'm tripping. This the saying. This is not a race. It's a marathon. You know, you gotta keep going. It happened. It happened. If at first you don't succeed, dust yourself off and try it again. You know what it is. Just keep on going. As long as you don't give up, as long as you keep fighting, you got it. You got it. So, I mean, yeah, that's what happened. But as far as how the experience went, like I said, I could just feel it's getting easier and easier to not even want to do it no more. Cause it's like, it just don't hit the same, bro. Like I said in the last video, in the video I was talking about it, like, it's just not the same. It's just not the same, bro. Every time it just be like, this don't even feel right. Like, if you still smoke or you enjoy smoking, like, I ain't judging you and then, whatever, more power to you. I'm just saying, for me, at this point, it's just not that enjoyable of an activity. Like, I don't know, there's something about it. It's just not that. It just don't hit. It just don't hit like that, bro. It just don't. I can't even act like it do. Try to do it for like, okay, fun, social, whatever. We out, turn up, hit that joint, hit the blunt one time. Whoa. But it's just not really. It's not really doing what it need to do. Like, it's not really doing nothing. It's just making me look at everybody weird. Like, it just make me see things. Like, I can't even enjoy it like that. It just make me just see shit. I just be noticing everything. I just become a deep noticer. And it be like, I don't be wanting to notice everything I be noticing when I start noticing it. So I just be like, bruh, can I stop seeing people in 4K? Like, I just want to chill. Like, I can't stop seeing motherfuckers in 4K. Like, you just see through people. And I'd rather not see through people. I'd rather not be in a state where I'm just seeing through people. That's why when I do smoke, like, I got a preference of really smoking alone, because I really feel like you can't smoke with everybody. I don't know. It's something about, like, I feel like you cannot smoke with everybody. I don't think it's a thing that should be so social. Like, cause I feel like it's a spiritual thing. So it's like, you sitting up there messing with your pineal gland and everything. So I think when you opening yourself up like that, you can't open yourself up around, too many people, because you don't know what kind of energy or what kind of spirits they got on them for you to just be opening up, around anybody. Like, forget it, yeah, let's just open up around this person. Like, nah, it's just not that. It's just not that for me. Like, if I do it, I'd rather be alone. I'd rather enjoy it by myself or something like that. So whatever energy, it's just mine. I ain't got to sit up there and worry about the influence of another person's energy being around. That makes sense. So yeah, that's kind of like, that's me when it comes to that. But like I said, and some people, I seen a comment that said, don't overthink it, just enjoy it, it's a gift. I mean, I don't know, teach his own. It is a natural thing that the Most High created. Like, I mean, it's a plant at the end of the day. But I just be seeing, like, when it comes to the usage of the plant, like, are we really supposed to be burning the plant and inhaling it? Because it is natural ways to use marijuana. Like, it's natural ways to do it. That's not you burning the plant and inhaling the smoke in your lungs. Like, you know? So it's like, people can kind of take that. They take that and run with it. Okay, the Most High created it, so boom, good. But I think intentions and everything like that still play a factor, still play a role in it all. It's your intentions and how you using it. And again, are we sure that the usage of it, of you burning the plant and then putting the smoke in your lungs, are we sure that that's the way that the Most High would intend us to use the plant? That's just something to think about. It's definitely something to think about. Because I don't know, I just be feeling weird when I do that shit now. Just be like, just a weird feeling to be like, I don't know if it's the people or what, but I don't know. It's just not the same. It don't hit the same. It just don't. Now, I'm gonna show y'all what I got so far in a minute, but because I really feel like I messed up. Because what I was really doing, was trying to practice drawing cars. Because that's a bag that I have not gotten into yet, like drawing vehicles. And I was trying to get some reps in and drawing cars. That's what I wanted to do, get some reps in and drawing cars. And I ended up drawing, a Marvel character that I actually quite enjoy, who has a car. If you were able to guess who that is, that'd be fire. Because it's not really too popular of a character. It's an iteration of him that's pretty popular, but not this particular version. So it's kind of like a slight deep cut. Nah, if you can guess who that is, you a real one. If not, you gonna see it in a minute once I explain it. Once I explain it, you gonna see. But yeah, man. Like I was saying though, just keep going, bro. Keep going. You ain't gotta sit up there and wallowing in pity and all of that type of stuff. If you feel like you messed up or you feel like you did something that may make the Most High upset, like, just apologize, repent, keep going, because this is a battle to the very end. It's not over. You got a long way to go. So, don't even sweat it too much. Every day you wake up is another opportunity to do right. So just keep that in mind. It's a blessing that you have such a gracious and forgiving God on your side. Let this helicopter go by. Yeah, just remember the blessing that you have. Such a gracious God on your side who gave his son for the remissions of our sins. So just remember that. Just remember that for sure. Because yeah, buddy, it's great. It's amazing. All praises to him. And yeah, I might do a little cut. I'm trying to think. Yeah, but in other news, I'm really starting to I ain't gonna say I never not believed in gang stalking, but over the course of the last few months, it's starting to become very apparent that this might really be a real thing. Not even, yeah. I did add some ink to Radiance. You know, I tried to give him a little more detailing. I drew some 3s in his hand, and then I kind of added a little more detail to his balls. 3s and 9s, 3 6s and 9s. I think that's gonna kind of be his thing. He on his gematria time, and you know they do that murder by 3 stuff in this world. So thinking I want to incorporate, you know, some. It's not your time. Some of that into him. Some of that into him. Yeah, you know, he is artificial intelligence. So yeah, and he's an antagonist. So yeah, kind of want to have him kind of symbolic. Some symbolism, has some symbolism as far as how they really operate in the real world. So yeah, this is a little off topic. Actually, it's not off topic. Ain't nothing to be off topic on here. This is Draw and Chill. We just go with the flow. But I've seen some things. I've been experiencing some things, and it's been very, very questionable, to say the least. Like, we go on these work trips, right? And I'll just say this is the second trip in a row. Not in a row, but this is the second trip I've been on where our vehicles have been like clearly tampered with. And it'd be like just in like a very obscure, petty kind of way. Like the type of stuff where it's like somebody is like trolling. Like somebody is out there like literally trolling. Like that's I'm gonna just kind of leave it at that. Like people be clearly like trolling and doing like little stuff to us where it's like, who would just do that? Like that's just so petty. And it's not like they're not doing nothing to where it's like so serious to where it's like, oh, you know, we gotta get like law involved and stuff like that. But it just be like, it's like they do little stuff, just like little stupid stuff, and it's like, why are you doing that? And nobody here knows what it is. Like nobody knows what it is, but I'm the only one kind of like with an idea, and I'm like, this is giving like gang stalking vibes. Like someone or something is out there like intentionally trying to like troll us to kind of make us like fake uncomfortable. Like they trying to do enough to where it's like you would feel like a little uncomfortable. But it's like, I kind of know what this type of stuff is in a sense. So it's like, I don't really be like, you can't sit up there and do me like that. Like put me out of my body or whatever. If anything, if you entities is really doing weird stuff like that, if anything, you really just confirming everything, you know, I've been knowing. Like, you really making me juice up, because I'm like, okay, niggas might be on to something. Because why would you be sitting up there trying to target me if it's not because of the things that it is that we building, or the things that I'm building? You know, it's like, okay, clearly something is triggered. by what we doing, which is a good sign, because if you ain't got no, you know what they say, if you ain't got no haters, you doing something wrong. So that's just another thing.